Hey, everyone. Weird that we're here today together. I hope everything sounds okay, because I haven't tested a lot of this kind of stuff in a while. Anyways, we're building things. Well, actually, we're not really even building things. We're coloring things. We're coloring, this arm. You can't see my reference material. My reference material's on the other monitor, but we're coloring this arm. Because we do have kind of a reference in the bottom left. And most people will be like, Parmico, that's weird. And you'd be correct. I've got a lot of, niche hobbies. I'm not doing, like, a traditional, like, 3D cosplay kind of thing, because... Look at me. I'm not into it, so I decided instead of doing that, I was gonna make myself to cry by coloring a bunch of these pixels. I've done pretty much... I got these sprites from Sprite Resource, and I've basically cut out of Bristol board a bunch of different pieces of the sprite. So these are the knees, technically. This is the lower arm, or the forearm of the back arm. These are the feet, they're very long. Of Mother Brain for the from Super Metroid. I also have all of the neck pieces. This thing's gonna be monstrous. I don't know. Like, my hand versus one of these is like, it's the size, it's bigger than my hand. It's huge. And I have to color them all. Whoopsies. I have two options for, no, this is the right way. For mouths. And again, I've done all this by hand. Each of these squares is 1.3 centimeters by 1.3 centimeters. This has consumed all of my waking hours. It's horrible. Whoops. I've dropped things. Give me a moment. I've dropped everything. Whilst I'm here, I'll show you all the bits I've already done. So, we have the front forearm. Now, again, this is like my first time doing this, so it's gonna get better with time. We have, this is an upper arm, technically. It looks a little scratchy, that's because it is. This is an elbow. Can you believe that? I didn't know Mother Brain had an elbow. This is a hand. You know what, it looks a little better without the white background. So that's a hand. And this, also a hand. Different hands. Two different hands. For two different arms, oddly enough. So, I've decided that we're going to be crafting. Hi, Eliwick, how are you? It's craft time, you're right. So today, hopefully, we will finish this arm, the back arm, as well as both knees. The front knee and the back knee. See? Knee back. This one's unlabeled, but rest assured it's the front knee. And this one's lower arm back. I'm like testing a bunch of different stuff, like a bunch of different techniques on how to actually color these things. I have a ton of Copic and Artist Loft. Shout out to Michaels. Markers. And that's what I've been using. I toyed with the idea of painting these, and then I thought to myself, I'd kinda actually rather not. That's a lot of different, as you can tell by the image on the left there, it's a lot of different kinds of paint. And I'm not super into it. So, hold on, let me just, there we go, center myself a little. It's a lot of different paints. And, if I made like a batch, I'd have to like remix it, and it would never be the same color that it was. So I bought markers instead. Here are the colors I'm using. There you go. Some colors, like this one, like BG93, green gray, I have to double up in some layers, which is why, let me find, which is why this color is different from this color. So these are the same. These are both BG93, and this is why this looks like an ink splotch, because there's just a lot of ink. And I never figured out really how to stop the splotches from happening, which is why I have this Kleenex. Because this Kleenex will help me blot, basically. So yeah, I have to color in this arm with a bunch of different colors. I have a color picking and a palette on my other monitor. For the sake of, I don't want this screen to look disgusting, I have not put it on the screen, but rest assured it's there. There we go. So we're here. So this square. Okay. So the best part is you always do the light colors first. That's what I learned in art class when I was in art class ages ago. You do all the light colors first, and then you do the dark colors, so that all of the lights, like your markers and stuff, don't bleed into the black. And then you just have like black in your light colored marker, which isn't the best. Let's see here. This is 8, 8. This is 8, 8, so that's just double. What color is this? 5, 8. Oh, it's W7. 8, 0. Okay. So it's those, that one, and those. Okay. It is a lot of work. It's a tremendous amount of work, which is why I'm not doing it. I'm just doing my little coloring. Just my little markers. So yeah, you can already see, because I'm blotting, these, the ink on these pool, as you can see. So I've been blotting with a tissue, and it actually has worked quite well. This one, and then these two. That's a double, 1, 2, and then this is a double, I think. 8, 8, 8, 8. Okay. And it's much easier, I think, to motivate me to do this through stream instead of just me, like, sitting in my apartment. 1, 2. Okay, perfect. Dear Hero, hi! I'm doing very well. How are you doing? I am just coloring, which is my favorite thing to do when I'm not doing anything else. Oh god. 1, 2, 3, 4, down 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. And down 1. I've also been experimenting with like different coloring techniques to reduce the like line. See how these, you can kind of see there's different like strokes, and this one you can't as much. I'm testing it, and with the blotch technique, I think, or the blot, I think it's going well. So here, I'm glad to hear you're doing good. Doltrex, hi, how are you? Welcome. Something looks different. Perhaps a new model. You're right. How'd you guess? Whew. My stream room's a lot hotter today than it was the other day. Which is weird, because nothing is new. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I'm just coloring. I'm just doing my favorite thing. Color and block. So there we go. So these are the little, like bits that I have to color for the first layer. And now we can switch. It's a very realistic model. You're right. The facial tracking on this one is like way better. Pixel art. Yes, we're doing a lot of pixel art. For those of you who were not in the opening of the stream, I have done a lot of these pieces already. They look a lot better far away. Where you can't see all the lines and the splotches. That's a hand. Can you believe this? And this is also, wait for it, second hand. There you go. Look at that. That's pretty neat, isn't it? Anyways, I'm gonna glue this on cardboard later. I told my dad, I showed him some of this, because he still doesn't know what character this is. And I was like, don't you recognize her? And he goes, looks Minecrafty, and I'm like, not even close! But, thanks. Actually, in fact, much older than Minecraft. Alright, W7. It took me a week to get all of these markers. And to, like, actually get all of the colors that I needed. Thankfully, there's a store in my province that sells these at the same price as Michael's. Which is helpful, because I did have to order $100 worth of these markers, which, by the way, was, like, 10 markers. It was a lot, still. Let's see here. This one is 5, 8, 8. Okay. So how's everyone been doing? Yeah, this is my favorite Minecraft enemy. Added in the latest patch. Can I do this? So, for those who don't know, these alcohol-based markers have 2 tips. They have a chisel tip, which is what I've been using, but they also have a brush tip. It's not as easy to get, like, within the lines with the brush tip. I find that it, like, you know what? This is the back forum. We can afford to fuck around a little. I find that it's, like, not as accurate on the squares. See, you can see there that it's kind of, you can see the strokes still. But it could just be because I'm not very good at using these markers yet. Who knows? There we go. Also, I hope the music's at a good level for you all. We're gonna listen to Pamaku's favorite tunes. That are stream appropriate. Also, this desk here that I have has a cup holder. And it's got my lemonade in it. It's a little warm because it's been sitting out for a while. That is okay. Yep. Ah, who's throwing stuff still? Beltrax, what are you doing? I have... Ow. I wanted to keep, a lot of the VTuber stuff still, even though I'm doing, like, FleshTuber stuff. So, kept a lot of the throw redeems. In fact, I've kept all of the throw redeems. There we go. See? It's all coming together. It's all coming together. Oh, now I gotta fucking figure out what it is. You know what? I'm actually gonna see if I can show you what I'm looking at. Where's my Windows capture? Yeah, this is what I'm looking at, just FYI. I'll put this in the over here. Actually, I'll zoom out a little. This is the entire, sheet. So you can see I've been making notes and blocking stuff out the whole time. And you can see, like, all of my measurements and stuff. But for the purposes of color picking, I have to go real zoomed in. Okay, not that zoomed in. Little not as zoomed in. There we go. So I'll just put this in the corner up here. I don't think it's super necessary. Actually, you know what? Let's put you down here. There we go. Yeah. So you can kind of see what I'm doing when I'm, like, picking colors. So I'm basically taking the eyedrop tool and connecting it to the, palette that I have going on here. I have another image elsewhere that actually tells me what colors correspond with each one on the palette, but I don't need to show you folks that. So yeah, we're just coloring squares. 2 over. Let's see here, that is 5/8, that is 5/8. Perfect. So how's everyone's day been going? Today, was my first, like, weekday at work, because yesterday was a holiday. And it was awesome. For some reason, despite the fact that I have so much shit to do, and I do so much shit every day, it never feels like I get anything done, you know? Do you ever have those days where you're just like, man, I just really want to be productive, and then, like, nothing really happens for the whole day? Yeah, that's me, but, like, every day. And then an L underneath. Yep. I didn't do a lot, but I don't think you want to hear me yammer on about my job. Let's talk more about video games. I don't know if you freaking know how, like, if this is the forearm, my forearm for reference, this thing's gonna be huge. Like, this Mother Brain, I'm gonna have to pop it more than anything. Oh, yesterday was hectic? Ooh. You know me, I love Mario Kart. I'm glad that, you had, you know, it must have been a hectic, but it must have been a good night, and I'm glad you're taking the time to recharge. That's really important. Poll for the group, poll for chat. What is your favorite, like, video game enemy? I think I'm a little biased. Obviously. But what's your favorite enemy? There's tons. And it can be from any game ever. You know what? I don't have a great hold on Neo Bowser City either. You and I have that in common. Let's see here. I really like, in terms of villains, I really like either the villains that mean something, like Mother Brain is, like, a classic villain. She's awesome. I remember watching my dad play Super Metroid when I was a kid and just being fascinated with her as a character. I didn't know like who she was, because I was a kid, because I was a child. But I just loved her. I just loved her. And he spent hours trying to beat her in that fight. And I thought it was just the coolest thing in the world. Meanwhile, over 20 years later, like what, 24 years later, I'm building Mother Brain. He doesn't know, which I think is funny. But I think, but I also really like the cartoonish villains. You know what I mean? Like, Bowser in recent games is a very cartoonish villain to me. And I really like that as like a concept. Because I think it just gives games flavor. Rainier from Warframe. Whole enemy faction fight. Don't know why. Oh, yeah. I like villains with backstory as well. I think it's neat. 3 over here. This is the back forearm, so it's a lot darker than the front forearm. So it's got a lot more black and a lot more dark gray. Let me see if I can find the... Yeah, see? So this is the front forearm. It's a lot lighter. This one's gonna be a lot darker. I like villains that make me feel something. You know? Yeah. And then we're just gonna need one on top of here as well. Also, the upside of doing the lighter colors first and the darker colors last is that so long as you don't fuck up and get the dark colors in the light colors, you're pretty much solid. You know, like, so long as you're careful around the squares you've already filled in, you're fine. But if you do it the other way around, I found that I was... Because I did the hands backwards. I did the hands with the black first, and then I moved to lighter, which was not good. But, yeah, you can make mistakes like this little splotch, and it'll be fine. Plus, no one's going to be taking up close photos of this thing, so it's fine. And if they do, I sincerely apologize to everybody for my shitty coloring skills. That's fine. That's fine. And then we do one over from the green, and then we do these two underneath the light green here. Deltrex, I will read that in 1 second. Yeah. Let's see here. Japanese one's an old faction. Yeah, okay. Yeah. A tale as old as time. You know, the corrupted over time, thinks they're doing good, but is actually, like, not doing any good. I've never played Warframe. I feel like it's a little beyond my scope as a gamer. Those two. Maybe one day I'll play it. Maybe one day. In the many years from now. Okay. See? There we go. Squares. Gonna line this properly. There we go. Alright, and that's it for this color. Whoa, goodbye, W7. Warm gray. Put you over there. Alright, let's take a sip of lemonade. I'm not really good at listening to, you know what? When I was a kid, I played complicated games, and I was, like, stuck in the plot. And now that I'm an adult, I'm like, if people keep talking in this game, I'm gonna throw a fit. I just want to, like, play the game, as opposed to, like, I think it's because my attention span got really bad, which is unfortunate, and I think I just, like, stopped wanting to read. Which is really sad, because I like reading, but I'm tired, man. Okay, what's the next darker color I have to use? That is 2-8. That's 4-8, 2-8. Alright, W10. This is warm gray number 10. A far cry from Chanel number 6, but, you know, we make do. This is art, you know? I'm not an artsy person. I'll be super real with you. I've never been an artsy person. I'll likely never be a real, like, I can't generate things. I can copy things well enough, but I can't, like, generate stuff. So when my friend, who is very artistic, found out that I was doing art, she was so excited, because I've never been able to express myself artistically. Except for now, when I'm doing projects like this, and she thought it was so fucking cool. Skip all the dialogue and watch a recap video after. That's my jam. Which is weird, though, because I do like, like text-based games, like visual novels. I think they're nice. We all saw me play, right? The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog in April. That VOD's on my YouTube if you want to look at it. And I did all the voices, and it destroyed my throat because that video is like 4 hours long. But I had a lot of fun. Oh God. Okay. Friends, this is gonna take a minute for me to concentrate. Here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Got it. And we gotta go up here. There we are. We gotta fill in the rest. Also, if you can hear the squeaky of the marker, no, you can't. And I'm sorry. There we go. New? Yeah, you can still see. Okay. Matt, how's it going? No, we can't? Okay, I guess we can't. What do you mean we can't? I've immediately lost all train of thought. Yeah, no, you can't. You can't listen to the marker squeaking. That's a thought in my head. Matt, how's it going? Okay, we're going down one here. Go, and we blocked. See, that one's quite nice. You can't really see any of the streaks in that one. Doing good. Wild new model, by the way. Thank you. It took a long time to rig this model. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Perfect. I'm just gonna go. Go. And then we... Perfect. Okay. Oh, it's upside down. There we are. Okay. And then we gotta do this square, and then we gotta do a bunch of squares down here, and then some squares here and all over in the whatnot. And then we do the rest of them black, which is handy. Oh god. My bangs never sit still is the problem. I got my bangs cut literally like 2 days ago. If anyone's considering getting bangs, I'll do you a favor and just don't. Just fucking don't. It's awful. There we go. Getting bangs will destroy your, like, one, like, ability to see properly, and two, your forehead will be sweaty all of the time. It's legitimately my least favorite part of having bangs, is the fact that my head's always sweaty. Which is not something you'd think about, but the bangs, like, because heat escapes from your head, and then the bangs trap the heat on your head. And, no, it's gross. Also, this marker just has, like, a lot of ink in it. Makes it look a lot darker than it should. Also, I'm still pissed that Michaels doesn't carry all Copic markers. They only carry a select few. So I had to, like, go to a different place. On the upside, I did find an excellent, like, independent shop that I could buy from. And their shipping is really good. So shout out. Actually, where did I buy these from? Shout out to, this is a shop in Toronto, Above Ground Art Supplies. So if you're in Canada and you're looking for any Copic marker ever sold, there you go. Don't get bangs. Hitting the genetic lottery. I mean, hair in general, like, I don't know if you noticed, but I actually have a balding spot right here, which is why I have bangs. It's to hide it. On the downside, the camera is pointed right on it. As opposed to the other side of my head, which doesn't have the fucking balding spot. I thankfully don't have anything other than this spot, but it's still a point of contention. And then we go up one again. It's still very annoying to me. This way. There we go. And we blot. Ugh! Perfect. It looks so good! Grandfather likes to complain that his bald spot is bigger. Well, you know, that's one thing to, I guess, be grateful for. Is that bald spot's not as big. Okay, these two spots next. go. My head's not, like, in the way, is it? I can't see, obviously, when I'm coloring, if my head's in the way in the camera. If it is, let me know. There we go. And then we color this one. Oh, man, oh man. Basically, these streams are to keep me, accountable. Because I have to be finished coloring, in like a couple of weeks. So, I have to be very quick. And I thought, maybe if I stream it, I'll actually have the drive to do it. You know? It's like co-working streams. Bill's hair on his head. Well, I mean, I think you'll be fine. Although, according to hairdressers, it's an old wives' tale. You're supposed to look at your mother's father for your hair genetics, which is not true, and I know this for a fact because my mother's father had jet black hair. And I am obviously not that. I'm not, you know, anything really. I used to be blonde. But those were the days. I'm planning on dyeing my hair though. I kind of want to do something fun. I'm bored. I'm bored and I'm like close to having a mental breakdown. So you know what that means? We're dyeing my hair red. Highlighter pink? No, that'll never come out. I want to, though. Unfortunately, I don't think. Not that my job would care. In fact, I doubt anyone would really care, but, you know, I'd like to be professional in my place of work. And have at least, like, a kind of... I have dyed my hair pink before. Hair dye and a tattoo in your future? That's true. That may actually be true. Or another piercing. I don't know if you guys know, but I have 13 piercings. The vast majority of which are in my ears. I just have the one in my nose. Yeah, I got stabbed by needles a lot. Can you see? Hold on. I don't know if you can see that, but I've got lots of piercings in this ear. I got 3 in the lobe, 2 in the conch, a daith, and an industrial. And then on this side, oh, you can see the fact I'm wearing my AirPods. How embarrassing. I have a flat up here, and then 3 lobes down here. So this ear's not done. So, my ears are actually quite expensive. All things considered. Friend dyed her hair silver a while back. Who's throwing stuff at me? Yes, dyeing your hair silver is stupid. For reference, I've dyed my hair silver before. I don't want to be like, oh, it's stupid. Someone will... See, this is what you get when you get bangs, okay? Your hair goes whoop. So don't do it. Who could be throwing things? I don't know. Silver is difficult to maintain because first you have to bleach your head, which like works best if you have virgin hair. If you don't, then that sucks to be you. So you get your head as absolutely light as you can. So like ideally level 10, which is the lightest blonde you can possibly be. And then you have to, instead of dyeing it silver, you should really just tone it a little bit if you're going for like a light silver. If you're going for something a lot deeper, you don't have to lift it as much. It's always ideal if you're doing some kind of funky colors to get it to the lightest it can go. But it's not like a requirement. For silver, there was the silver hair and the white hair trend 5 or 6 or so years ago. I was in it. My hair was that bright. and it was that cool toned, and it just washed me right out. Like, see all this cute rosiness in my cheeks? It made me look dead. Because it was so cool toned, and I look a lot better with warm tones, which is why I like dyeing my hair like a warm pink, like a rose gold, are the colors I will gravitate to now. So silver's just hard to maintain because it will also fade very quickly. And it's very easy for it to become very patchy or not very even, and some of the yellow and the brassiness can really shine through, which is not the aesthetic you're looking for when you're dyeing your hair silver, but whatever. So I can see definitely why she was just like, fuck it, let's just dye blue. Hairstylists will use different toners, so different toners will cancel out different colors. It all goes back to color theory. So purple toner will cancel out yellow. So that's why it's often used when blonde hair is brassy or it carries that yellow undertone. However, if your hair is leaning more orange, some people will use more blue toners because blue cancels out orange, to my knowledge, because they're like opposite on the color wheel. But then, unfortunately, you know, depending on what the natural hair is like, things can get kind of gross looking. So you have to be very careful with how you lift hair. It's also very dangerous for your hair to bleach it. I would know. I've been bleaching my hair for 15 years. Except for now, any lightness you see up here, that's just gray. That's 100% gray. But yeah, dyeing your hair like that, it's so much upkeep that I don't think it's worth it much anymore. So that's why I stopped doing it. I just do like a fun semi-permanent color every now and then. You know, everyone's got their own preferences. Everyone thinks, you know, they look good with different... I've had my hair like jet black before. That also made me look like a ghost. I'm pretty pale. IRL. So it definitely like didn't help when my hair was basically black. I really looked like a ghost. Yes, life is a highway. Notably, I don't know if you could tell, this is not the Rascal Flatts version. This is the much better and much more original version. I don't know if you know who did this song originally, but it was not Rascal Flatts. I can tell you that much. Jet black hair is nice. It's also... Jet black hair is also very difficult, because it can skew very cool toned, and if you're not willing to fill the hair beforehand, it can look kind of empty and shallow, which is why a lot of people will dye their hair like a warm color and then put the black over top, so it will have kind of a fullerness to it. You know what I mean? And kind of be more rich in color. Yep. Well, and apparently you look good as a redhead? Hell yeah. To be honest, I think most people look really good with red hair. Because of the natural warmness that a lot of people have. I'm not saying everyone will look good as a redhead. God knows that I have to be very selective about what kind of red I choose when I dye my hair red. But a lot of people do. Yeah, you know what? If it's super dark, just say you have black hair. There you go. By the way, since nobody asked, Tom Cochrane is the original person who did the song. Or at least the version that's currently playing. If you'd like to look it up, Tom Cochrane and Red Rider, Life is a Highway. This song is great. I listened to this in the car all the time when I was a kid. My mom did not believe me when I told her that this song was popular all over the world. She goes, why would it be that popular everywhere? It's just some, like, Canadian dude. I was like, you'll never guess. The cover was featured in a Disney movie, and that's why everyone loves it. She was very confused. And to be honest, do not blame her. Okay. We are going from here to here? No, here to here. Yeah, here to here. So we're just gonna go boop, boop, boop. Give myself a little reference. Yeah, that's it. Also, would it be one of my streams if I didn't reference JoJo at some point? You know what? What in the JoJo? I watched JoJo's originally in Japanese. So I was watching the sub. I'm going back and watching the dub. That shit is a roller coaster. Ka-chow. Minecraft base in the shape of Lightning McQueen. That's actually sick as hell. I love that. I love that Minecraft has allowed everyone to be so creative. Like, genuinely, it's a great game for, education. And I'm not saying that, like, ironically at all. Man, I love JoJo's. Like, what a freaking great anime. Manga. Piece of literature. And then we're gonna go 2 up. Also, for my Canadian friends, favorite stand, no manga spoilers. My favorite stand. Ooh. I think, honestly, like, my favorite stand, the one that's most memorable to me, would be Death 13. Not the baby, the stand! Anyway, sorry, Canadian Friends. I started that and I immediately stopped. August 8th. So Thursday is Miracle Treat Day for Dairy Queen. So if you buy Blizzard, the net proceeds will go to your local children's hospital fund. So go to a Dairy Queen on Thursday and get a Blizzard. Or just donate money. Just donate to children's hospitals. You know me, I love donating to charity. You know what I love more than donating to charity? Getting a Blizzard and that being the donation to charity. It's the perfect combination of everything I love. Ice cream and helping kids. Oh. Ooh, I like Anubis. That's a good stand. If you had a stand, what would your stand be? Pardon me. If you had a stand, burp. Alright, let's see if I've got them all. Yep, I think I have filled out. Perfect. Alright. This is the best part about coloring. We're switching over to Artist Loft, and we're using N10 black. If the proceeds go to charity, it has no calories. You are correct. Anyways, my favorite part about coloring is filling in the black. Hooray! As you can tell, I'm a little liberal when it comes to coloring with a black marker. I just color. Look, it's gonna be streaky anyways. Might as well just do like a first pass. There we go. There we go. See? Look, I know that these two colors don't have like a lot of difference close up, but from far away they do. So yeah. My hand will also be quite inked by the end of this, just so you know. Yeah. I feel like I wouldn't get a stand that's humanoid, probably something along the lines of Anubis or Emperor. Ooh, maybe a shield stand? Ooh. I have a feeling like if I had a stand, it would be like an assist stand. It wouldn't be like a damage dealing stand. You know? I think it would be, first of all, fucking lame, knowing my luck. But I think it would offer good support. Holy shit. It's a lot to color in, dude. There we go. What would happen if an object stand user tried to use the requiem arrow? Oh. Has anyone, like, stopped Araki on the street to ask? I bet he gets harassed. I feel bad. But, like, maybe we should ask. Kubo, the author of Bleach, has, like Club Kubo, where he answers fan questions. Can we have one of those, but for JoJo's? I feel like it would dispel, like, a lot of the Araki forgot. Because, to be honest, I don't think he forgets. I think he just decides it's not a good use anymore. He's like, well, you know, Starfinger was really cool. But who needs to see that again, you know? I remember Starfinger. That was a good ability. There's just like a few questions I want to ask him. Like, what the fuck were you thinking about that orangutan? Like, you know what I mean? I just want to know. Like, come on, man. That was weird. That was weird, and the word bizarre's in the title of the manga, and, like, that was, like, exceptionally weird. And if you don't know about the orangutan, don't look it up. Do yourself a favor. Get some sleep tonight. I'm cursed with that knowledge. That shit is awful. There we go. It is so difficult to color this whole thing. I hope you know that going pixel by pixel is rough. Ow! Who's throwing? Delta X, is that you? Alrighty. I'm almost done, friends. And then we only have, I don't know, like 17 more pieces. I hope you're enjoying the eclectic taste. Pomco Vice. Her music tastes sure are weird. But these, you can't say that not, like, every single one of these is certified bot. You have to admit. I don't know who could be throwing things. Well, if you don't know, how am I supposed to know?
And if you'd care to take a dare, I'll make a bet with you. Now you played pretty good fiddle, boy, but give the devil his due. I bet a fiddle of gold against your soul, cause I think I'm better than you. The boy said, my name's Johnny,
it might be a sin.
But I'll take your bet, you're gonna regret, cause
I'm the best there's ever been.
Johnny, rosin up your bow and play your fiddle hard. Cause hell's broke loose in Georgia and the devil deals the cards. And if you win, you get this shiny fiddle.
I can't even remember the first time I heard this song. I think I was just like so enamored with it. I was like, this is the coolest thing ever. And then I memorized the shit out of it because I was like, this is cool. Maybe if I know it, I'll be cool. I wasn't, but you know, the effort was there.
And he pulled the bow across the strings and it made an evil hiss. Then a band of demons joined in and it sounded something like this.
You know what I could go for right now? I could go for Wendy's. You know? Now I'm cool. Thanks. I always thought I was gonna be cool one day. If only 12-year-old Pomoko could see me now. Anyways, this is a forearm. I did it. Time to check it off my spreadsheet. Not that that, you know, dissuades the accusations that I was not, in fact, very cool. Okay, so I've finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 more to color. One of them is the body, and the body is 2.5 Bristol boards. I don't know if you remember roughly how big a Bristol board was when you were in school, or if you are still in school, how big a Bristol board is. 2.5 of those. Also, I forgot I have to I have to double up on some of these. So they're not 100, this one's not 100% done. Give me a sec. There we go. See? And that's how we get it a little darker. Oh, yeah. See? Brilliant. All right. Yeah, you can kind of see that some of the black has bled. That's when I just draw on the Kleenex. we go. You know what? I think I'm doing a better job doing the, doing the darker color now. See? I think I'm doing a better job. There we go! Apart from this one, which is still a little splotchy. There we go! Wow! Now it's done! Now we get to put it away. Boop! Alright, friends. You know what it's time for? Not this knee. This knee. Let's throw this Kleenex away. Kleenex. Whoop. Alright. And that only took me an hour. Fuck. Sorry, my mom's texted me. Not putting that under the camera. There we go. Alrighty. I gotta find the knee in my program over here. Which, where's the knee? Where's front knee? Front knee. Whoops, gotta bring my palette over here. See, front knee and back. Oh, you can't see. Never mind. Front knee and back knee are two wildly separate knees. Oh, a stretch. Ow! Who's throwing? See, now we've got our knee. Look at our knees. Get it centered. This one doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too good. Looks complicated, actually. Fuck. But first, we gotta stretch. Oh. Oh. I don't know if you can hear all the popping and cracking, but I sure can feel it. And a hydrate too. High humping can flash. Comical, so menacing. It's true. I'm a menacing little booger. Sweaty. I don't know if you could tell. Sweaty. I'm shiny. How you doing, Humpy? Oops. Let me just... Ooh, we are gonna skip this song. On your way to sleep, I hope you have a good sleep. Getting rest is important. Yeah, it's like after midnight for you, isn't it? Of course. Isn't that just the way? I think I logged off at like 11 last night. Because I was like, at 10:30, I was like, okay, bye! And then half an hour later, I'm like way too invested in telling a story no one gives a shit about. Yeah. The problem is that if I don't sleep, I'm a huge bitch. And so I have to make a concentrated effort to not, because people don't deserve that from me. Yeah, it's bad. Alright. I don't know if you can see the fact that that knee down there is super pixelated, but there's a lot of, like, solo pixels that I don't want to do. But we're gonna do them, because this is the project I signed my life away to. Yes. Oh, maybe we should do the back knee first. Let me see the back knee. Maybe the back knee's better. Let's check. Actually, we're gonna do the back knee. I've decided. This one's just, it's significantly fewer things. Although it does have two very weird, colors that I can't identify. First of all, what the fuck is this? 2-8, 5-8, 2-8. Oh, never mind. That's weird. 4-0, 4-0. Okay, I mean, so the back knee's a little complicated, color-wise. But I think we'll be fine. There's significantly less blue, what is this? Green-gray. So it's fine. 8-0. That's fine. Alright, so this is the back. Oops, that's a hair. This is back knee. It's got a couple of colors that I, like, chose not to... Actually, I think I did buy C10, which is a cool tone gray. So maybe it will be useful after all this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then in 1. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm correct. It's here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Ah, my blotting tool. Oh, I've blotted it a little across the line, but I think that's okay. This is the back knee. No one cares. Right? Okay, we go over 1, down 1, down another, down a third. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Perfect. All right. So now we can put this color away. And take out W7. Also, for the record, I think Copic markers are cool as shit. I know there's like... there was some kind of drama about them, but I think they're cool as hell. Also, ignore the fact that my cuticles are just scars. This is why we go lighter first, so it bleeds into the spot. Yeah, see? We're getting it. What is this? 5-0. What the fuck? 5-0. What's this? 4. Oh shit. That's not good. The back knee just got more complicated. Where's my... as you can see, I've made myself a little... palette on a piece of my actual medium so I could tell the difference. This is 1818. Yes, okay. Fuck, it's so dark. So, I am having a problem. And it's that, these two colors on the palette are the same because, you honestly fucking couldn't tell the difference. So, I may have fucked up a little. Which one? 2A. 2A. So that's W10. This is 40. And this is 50. Okay. We're gonna have to edit this palette a little bit. Because some of the squares are like a different, because I didn't really care much about the back, so I just said fuck it, but now I'm actually like ruining a little bit, so crap. Oh, this isn't good. What's this color? This is 40, which is W7. Alright, you know what? You know what we're gonna have to do? So that's W10. That's not W10. 3828. 3838. Oh, I was right. That's not W10 at all. Okay, you know what? Okay, front knee. We're doing the front knee. Ignore what I said. Oops. The back knee is a later issue. Front knee time! Oh, crazy how this works, huh? Oops. Oh god. Oh. Center. There we go. Okay! I take it back! We're fine! Wow. We're ignoring our problems and hope they go away. Not a strategy I use daily or anything. Okay, yes. I hate this. This is C8. So this square here. Alright! Like nothing ever happened, right, friends? Like nothing ever happened. 1, 2, and then we have another one. 1, 2, and then another. And the way the sunlight plays upon her hair. No! I was wondering when we'd get to the Beach Boys part of the playlist. 1, 2, then 1, 2, 3, 4. For those of you who don't know, not that I assumed anyone here would, I'm a huge fan of the Beach Boys. Softly smile, I know she must be kind. I don't know, man. I just think they're fun. I like the Beach Boys. I like the Beach Boys a lot. Ellie, what you get me? And if anyone's wondering who the Beach Boys are, well, the half that are still alive, they were a boy band from like the 50s, 60s, 70s. They still like tour, like the ones that are still alive still tour. But like they're not exactly, you know, they're not Mick Jagger, you know what I mean? Like he's actually kind of still physically active in a way that I don't think the Beach Boys are. I love the Beach Boys. I don't know, something about their music just makes me happy. And in a world where, like, to be honest, it kind of fucking sucks right now, to have music that makes you happy is such a genuine joy. And to me, that's the Beach Boys. Elton John as well. If you wanted an idea of just how old I was. My boss once looked me dead in the eye and said, "How are you both 60 and 16? And I was like, first of all, I'm flattered. Second of all, I'm insulted. So really dance the wire on that one. They're like, "Oh, what do you like to drink?" I'm like, "I like a rum and coke on occasion." They're like, "What are you, 80? Look, I don't see why that's relevant. Okay. What's this color? 8080. Cool. So the next step is to do all of these squares, but the darker version of those squares. Don't you know? I think we'll finish this knee, and then I will maybe log off. I haven't decided yet. Oi! Pardon me. And then maybe I'll just like keep coloring offline and show you folks my progress later. Also, shout out to Fallout Boy for writing truly some of the most misogynistic lyrics I've ever heard in my life, and yet still being fucking awesome. Like, we forgive you. Like, I don't understand how we let this one band get away with it. But they're pretty cool, so I don't want to draw attention to it or anything, but truth be told, they're not, like, always positive towards women in these early songs. Just so you know. There's a lot of problematic shit with like 2000s pop punk though, so truthfully, I'm like, you know what? Fuck. I was not a musician. I will listen to their music until the day I fucking die. Yeah, besides, who really understands what he's saying, you know? Like, truthfully, he's not enunciating well enough for us to... We had no idea what he was saying. We made up our own lyrics that sounded right. We didn't know. You didn't, you didn't know. Oh, piss. Yeah, you were lucky if Much Music actually decided to show you the words. I've done myself in, friends. I shouldn't have done it this way. Have to be so careful around this block specifically because those pixels are white. But I think I'm getting better. I mean, I'm not noticeably getting any worse. You know? Yeah, I think I'm getting better. Space. That. Oh. Well, this spot's just this. Yeah. Yeah, it's this spot that's white. Yeah, okay. There we go. It's a spot that's white. And then we have those. And then we have these two down here. There we go. We'll do the second layer of that fucker later. Now we gotta do all the W7s. 5-8, 5-8. Where's my W7 pen? W7. Thanks, autofocus, for getting that done for me. Oh, fucking do all this shit. Fuck. I complain a lot about projects I really like doing. I need you to know, I do enjoy this. It's just a lot of work. It's just a lot of work. Oh, here's a throwback for you. Mr. Jones? By Counting Crows? You wish you had as good music taste as I do. I don't even have good music taste. That's the funny part. Oh, that's the funny part. Oh, I'm gonna forget. Okay, God, this song is good. Okay, and then we gotta do this one. And we gotta do these two. Right? What are we doing? We're here. We gotta do this one. And we gotta do these two. Okay. There. And then we do these two. This song is a fucking bop when you're like going down the highway and you're like hanging out just with yourself, you know what I mean? You're just like hanging out, the windows are down, the sun is out. Eloy, you and I have excellent taste in music, which should be concerning to me. Here. Wait a sec, this doesn't feel right. No, because it's not right. It's here, and across. Silly me. I bumped the camera with my fucking ginormous noggin. I'm so sorry. Oh god, my ginormous head in the way again. Gym class all fucking over again. You know how many times someone can get hit in the head with a baseball, volleyball, basketball, dodgeball? You know how fucking frequent? Very, for the record. Fucking very frequently. You're not that old? I'm not that old. However, according to the internet, both of us, fossils. Unfortunately. Speaking of JoJo music, you should put this in your playlist. Want to talk about a bop? This is a bop. Stand proud? A bop. So here and here. I can't wait till I get to the actual building part of this, you know? Right now I'm just kind of huffing markers. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Oh, my ear itches. Oh. You ever get one of those, like, deep ear itches? You know the one I'm talking about. The one that is, like, if you go any further, you're gonna start hitting, like, gray matter. Ugh. Okay. We're almost done. Kill me. Kill me. I feel like some of these I'm missing some bits. Yeah, I haven't done all of the blue-gray. Unfortunately, it has escaped my vision. But that's okay. We'll get to it. We gotta do this square and this square. There we go. Again, it's a little messy. That's fine, though. And then we have to do, like, a bunch of stuff through here, so I'm not going to do that just yet. So from the plus, it's 1, 2, 3, this square. And, well, let's start with this square. There we go. And then we go 1, 2, and up 1. We do this square. And again, I'm allowing myself to be a little sloppy because I know what colors go here. Alright. Let's go back and fix the shit I didn't do. Because these three here have to be dark. I just seem to have forgotten to do them. There we go. Alright. The rest of them, I think, are done. I just missed those three for some godforsaken reason. Cool. We've done all those. So we just have here, up there to worry about. Alright. We're getting close. Okay. And we go over here. Okay, yeah, we go down to here. Perfect. And now we have to go down the other side. There we go. Oh, good news. That part's done. And now we're gonna take our W10 and do a lot of other crap. 2-8. 2-8. Perfect. Because there's actually not a lot of black in this. It's mostly different shades of gray. As is life, truly. Oh, fucking banger. Now, I feel so much more motivated now that the song is playing. This is my favorite JoJo song. Because it's the best. A particular, like, criteria I use, but it certainly is the best. I think it goes purely on vibes. Like, this song is definitely, like, the hypest, and therefore I think I like it the most. Like, it's just, it's fun! Like, wouldn't you... I mean, I live in a bit of a crazy town. Not, like, Mario crazy, but still pretty freaking nuts. Oh, this VOD is gonna suck because it's just gonna be quiet because I have to turn everything off for YouTube. I'm so sorry. Don't watch this on YouTube. You have my full permission to leave the VOD. This was probably so boring for you. I'm so sorry. Cool. Let's do this one. There's just gonna be so much dead air. It's just gonna be me. Or maybe, I don't know. Either way. The Twitch VOD will be nice and quiet, so... So this one, this one, this one, this one. How'd I fucking miss that? Hold on. Oh, my Kleenex. I missed a square. I missed a gray square. How unfortunate for me. There's my blotting tool. Yep. Problem solved again. Amazing how I keep missing these, huh? Well, so 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. I was also very selective about what music I put in stream and what was least likely to get me copyright struck. And I figure, bare naked ladies? No one's listening for that anymore. I don't think anyone really ever listened for it, if I'm being truthful. So much to call. Dude! Okay, this is fine. This project is fun. I'm having fun. Don't forget. There we go. 1, 2, 3. This corner. Oh. Hershey. Hey, I would like you to stop doing that. So these two. So these two are not.
And buy really expensive ketchups with it. That's right, all the fanciest Dijon ketchup.
There we go. I'm sorry if you can hear the fucking obnoxiously, whoopsies, loud motorcycle outside. Hopefully RTX is working. Not these two. Not this one. And then go. The rest. Perfect. So to build this thing, I bought the biggest box you can buy at Staples. And watching me walk out of that store was fucking hilarious because it's about as tall as I am. Bare Naked Ladies were Spotify recap top band. Okay, that's... I'm not even gonna comment on that one. That you can have that one for free. You freely admitted that on the internet. But yeah, it almost didn't fit in my car, which was almost scary. It did. Eventually. Just touch and go there for a sec, though.
Well, imagine as I'm pacing the pews in a church corridor, and I can't help but to hear, no, I can't help but to hear an exchanging of words. What a beautiful wedding, what a beautiful wedding, says a bridesmaid to a waiter. But what a shame the poor groom's bride is a whore. I chime in with a haven't you
A classic. A classic Panic at the Disco. Their new music sucks, but their original stuff's still pretty good. I was majorly disappointed by their newest album. Sorry. They like hyped it up with like a couple of really good tracks, and then I was like, oh man, this shit's gonna be a bop. And then I like listened to the rest of it. I was like, okay, you know, room for improvement. And then it just kind of kept getting worse, and I was sad. Now the band doesn't exist anymore, so little victories, I guess. It was their time, you know? You know when you can sense that a band is a little too past their prime, shall we say? Yeah, they were a little past their prime. Which is upsetting, because they're like my... Panic at the Disco is like my favorite band. They were, anyway. I was that emo kid, for sure. And now I'm, listening whilst making a Mother Brain cosplay. God. Weird places your life takes you, huh? The weird... Oh, Hershey, alright? She just having a cough. Alright. So we need to do these two up to... God, yeah, we just gotta fill this in. So we gotta go here, and then up here, and then up to here. Here. Alright. God. The problem with Copic markers, genuinely, is that they dry so fucking fast! Like, I can't smudge in time. There we go. Okay, the rest should be black. Nope. I missed a square. I can't believe I have to color this forever. That's black. That's black. That's black. This is black. This is dark gray, and I missed it. But the rest looks good. Okay. Take all your possibilities and take away the limits. Take your ideas and throw away all the gimmicks. I do the best with what I have. The bills are kicking, the bills are kicking. 'Cause I'm stuck in the sunshine. There we go. Now the rest of them are black, with the exception of this one and those three. And 10 black. Despite billing itself as a bit of a neutral black, N10, not neutral. In fact, quite cool. But I'm not the people who make the markers, so what the fuck should I know? If you look at it right, this just looks like blue. Truthfully. There we go. Just double checking that I have all of the other ones. Yep. Alright. Just want to double check that I'm actually inking the correct squares before I go in with a color like black. Although I do have extra squares that I can glue on as necessary. Okay, get these out of the way. There we go. Yeah, I think I'll do the last knee on my own. I can't make you folks sit through me coloring another knee. This is getting ridiculous. There we go. Oh, what a good song to end on as well. By good, I mean terrifyingly sad. Oh, even my lights, they kind of became orange. It's because it's 30 minutes to sunset. So that means it's almost bedtime. There we go. That's a knee. Now I gotta go back and redo all of the darker parts. Welcome back from work, Zuhiro. Yes, it is JoJo. We are listening to Last Train Home. Hershey is here. I am just finishing up with the knee. How you doing? How's work? Alright, let's do this one. Then I gotta do these two. And then I gotta do these two. Then I gotta redo these because I don't like the way I did them. I have to color them much darker. There we go. Oh boy, oh boy. Work was alright? Hot outside? Hell yeah. Fuck, dude. We got like a brief reprieve today, and I've never been happier. I had my windows open. That's how warm it was. Or that's how cool it was. It was 18 degrees Celsius. I was like, fuck yes. Oh god. Okay, it's fine. This is the next one. If you're wondering if that is a fly just flying around, it is, and it's annoying. Thanks to my neighbors for bringing those into my life. Go. And then we go down here one. And we do this one. Right to the edges. Otherwise they'll get ink staining. And then these two. To be honest, do I think anyone's gonna pay attention to the pixels of my knee being correct? No. Am I crazy though? Yeah. Okay. I need this one to be done. And then I need these two to be done. Okay, this one. Oops. Fuck. I don't care. It's a knee. Let's be super realsies. Okay, I think that's all of them. Shoot, I did it. Okay. I nailed it. Gross. Okay. Thank you. I just looked up and there was, you want viewers? I have the best viewers already. Anyways, here's a knee. Crazy that this is a knee. Anyways, pop that in the done pile. I will be doing this knee off camera, probably today, because looking at my to-do pile, I want to throw up. Whoops. Because, specifically... Oh god. They're here. I have the feet to do later. And these are a lot bigger. These are a lot bigger. These are about a foot and a half long, I want to say. I'm trying to envision a Subway sandwich and a half of a Subway sandwich. I think that's roughly... It is roughly a sub and a half, you know? Anyways, I've got a lot to do. So, I will bid everyone farewell. I'll finish this knee on my own time. And maybe I'll tweet about it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But what I want to do is get ready for bed, truthfully, and maybe have a little din-din. So we're going to do the back knee off cam. Let me just set up my second knee. The second knee had color problems. There are, like, different issues with that knee. But that's fine. I'm sure it'll all be fine when I get back to it. Knee. There we go. Knee. Okay. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get ready for bed. Not go to bed, but I'm gonna maybe go to, you know, get dinner, get in my comfy clothes. You know how it is. But yeah, thanks so much for, like, hanging out and watching me color for, like, 2 whole hours whilst we were listening to the best playlist ever. It was a lot of fun. I don't know if this will be up on YouTube because it is just gonna be, like, a bunch of dead air and then me talking occasionally. And to be honest, I don't think that makes for very good content. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how I like it. And copyright. I mean, copyright hasn't taken me down yet. Anyways. And on this tragically hip note, I will bid everyone farewell, and I will talk to you all probably Thursday for some Mario Karting. Back, you know, probably using a model. Puyo, see everyone later. I love you all. See you, bye!